Hello guys, welcome back to a professional match of StarCraft 2. Today is time for a best of 5 series where in game number 1 we found ourselves on the map Ancient Cistern. Spawning here in the top corner is none other representing Protoss, Creator from Korea, and his opponent in the opposite corner, Dark, also known as the final boss, the heart of the swarm, the last son of Boxer. Thank you for watching together with me. My name is Keanu, and together we are going to enjoy watching one of the best series from Katowice 2023. I haven't seen the match, and I'm going to find out together with you what is going to do in this best of 5. Standard opening so far, nothing unusual, or is it? The drone is just checking here to see the timing of the second base. And sometimes Protoss players like to do some shenanigans, abusing the fact that you can use a pylon, maybe some pylons, or even have a rush air fleet. So standard so far for Dark, as a zerg player need to be greedy, so he already has a second hatchery. And for the Protoss player, for Creator, we have a gateway at the entrance. Trying to create a choke point here at the entrance is very important. Already we see a little bit of a difference in terms of mineral income. That's because Creator for a second had a little bit of an extra worker, but overall Dark is the one that is going to have more minerals, more gas, more of everything. The reason being that being a zerg, you have this larva, look at them over here, and the larva, once you have a queen, you can have more and more of them, and you can spawn immediately, simultaneously, a lot of units. While for the Protoss, you have just the Nexus. Yes, you can chrono boost to research faster workers, but you need to actually have a place for the workers to gather minerals. And here already this mineral line is being overcrowded. The third hatchery for Dark, this is what I'm talking about. So 3 versus 1 so far, and the second one is loading, almost done in a couple of seconds. These are 2 of the best players from Korea, and Dark is also known as being the, guess what, the destroyer of foreigners. But now Dark being from Korea, he's playing with his own teammate. An adept, very good for scouting. He can use the shade ability, and the shade ability is awesome. You literally have to distract your opponent with the shade to be in 2 places at the same time. This is very hard to do, because you don't know where the shade is actually going to stay. And as a zerg, you use the overlords to scout as much as possible. This is their point of view. And this is totally different in terms of map awareness. Here we have an Artosilope for a second, and scouting exactly the timing. This pylon here is not coincidentally put, is just to have a better vision of your own base. And this one over here, what is entering, what is exiting the base. Look at this wall off, it's perfect. Also the drone here, what happened? Did Creator forget about her? Probably. Now a lot of zerglings. Zerglings are very good because they are cheap, mobile, and they can go in all directions. And if there is something missing in the wall, big problem, because the zerglings are going to go straight to the mineral lines and create havoc. Now the queens, look at them. They are so fast here. Standard so far, the oracles are very good in case we are able to go into the mineral lines, but already here we have spore crawlers. These players being awesome, they know their timings. And as a zerg you have the queen, and the queen can easily defend against air units, also can transfuse, and can bring more to the front and to the defense. They are very beefy units. Only one big problem. You need to be on creep, otherwise we are extremely slow. Now 1 oracle, not that good. 2, way better. Let's see what 2 oracles are going to do. So plunging to the mineral lines, yeah. 3 queens and the spore crawler already waiting. So yeah, this is an excellent tactic, guys. You can use it with 2 oracles. Trust me, it works, but not here. In Gold League, Silver League, Bronze League, Yes, definitely. In a pro level StarCraft 2 player at World Championship, not likely to have a big impact. I actually found myself in a lot of trouble when my opponent is very agile with a couple of oracles. And also we have this cool revelation. So basically you see your opponent. And what do you have here? A Phoenix. Phoenix are very good, so this is also a tactic that I encourage you. Have a Phoenix. Kill as many overlords as possible. Supply block your opponent and make him invest more into overlords. Overlords are not cheap. 100 minerals. So think about it. Your investment after killing a couple of overlords is more than welcome. And you can use the Phoenix against any potential air units. Now, revelation and killing the cryptomorphs. But this is energy based. And the problem is you do not have that much energy. Yeah, 1 versus 1. Now, you need more of them. And now here we have stalkers. And stalkers are very beefy units. And if you are confident with your micro, you can blink them. And if they blink back and forth, they can do a lot of damage. Now, 3 oracles, that's way better. So is creator going to try a small push or a distraction in one direction and the main attack here? This Phoenix is good because it can lift some of the queens, at least one. See? And now the oracles can kill some of the drones. Not bad at all, not bad at all. This is how you do it. But in terms of workers, if, just now after losing some of the drones, we can see a perfect match for a second. And back again. 64 versus 64 in terms of workers, 48 versus 49 in terms of the army. As a zerg player, you don't want to have the death ball of protoss, where protoss higher tier units are going to literally kill you. Ground weapon level 1 ready, but same with missile attack level 1 for dark, so both players know their timings. And now here, what do we have here? Guess what? A Nida Swarm. This is something that provides a lot of ground shortcuts. This is like a dark zone. And Swarm Host play, which is always awesome to watch. Swarm Host have this ability with Locust, and look at them. So this is a hit and run tactic. Nice one. So 3 damage, but unfortunately for Dark it wasn't that successful because Creator already had the units in place in this area. And now the shield battery is regenerating shields. So we are going to have a Nexus, a Nida Swarm all over the place. Yes, you kill this one, but more are spawning. And Roach is over here. Not bad at all. This is bound to... Oh, so many. That's awesome. And look at the... Dark. He is maxed out. But this is a little bit deceiving. He's not actually maxed out. The fact that he has this Locust, this is what it creates a maxed out effect. But they are doing a lot of damage. 3 damage. And another one. So non-stop harassment. What do you do as a Protoss? Usually you attack. The best defense is offense. But it's risky because you may find yourself in a situation where you are going to lose your main base. Already the oracles are killing the Nida Swarm. Nice. So another one is being built here. So non-stop harassment with Nida Swarm from Dark. Yes, Dark. Look at them going. Look at them spawning. Now, already one was uplifted. 3 damage. But only they managed to actually interact with the player. So, yeah, the chrono boost on shield battery was used. Not bad at all, but guess what? Another one here. So now the swarms everywhere. What do you do? Yeah, the swarm host is going to be killed. But there are so many of them. And on the back of it, the Dark is building its own bank. Already more than 2000 minerals. Oh, these juicy immortals. But their bodies were here to save. Now another wave of locusts from the swarm host. And this one, yeah, still we have a defense here. But nevertheless, free damage. Look at the locust. This Nexus is dying so fast. Wow. This is what I'm talking about. But what do you do in the meantime? You need to defend at home as well. And the protoss is on its way. Archons are here. 5 immortals, wow, not bad at all. Who is going to win? I have no idea, like usual. I'm finding out together with you. Wow, this is a lot of special effects. And now the Locust versus the Death Ball of Protoss. The Locust joined the fight. Yeah, teeth for teeth. Unfortunately for creator, Zerg haven't lost any base. This one is still surviving somehow, but not for long. Yeah. So you kill a base, I kill your base. Huge damage from the immortals. Wow. Look at the immortals. 10 immortals. Nice one. So you retreat. You don't want to fight against the locusts. But as soon as the locusts are done, you attack. Yeah, the locusts are gone. Now is the moment to attack. In terms of income, both players are pretty much the same. Not a big difference. So this is an all-in for creator. If he doesn't do anything with it, he has to withdraw. 0 chances. Come back, but oh no! So many locusts. GG, Dark. His strategy was perfect. Thank you for watching. Let's go to game number 2. Hello guys, welcome back for game number 2 between Creator and Dark. We had an intensive first match. We had Swarm Host versus Immortals. Who won? If you haven't seen episode 1, first of 5, please go and watch it. I'm not going to spoil too much. What I would like to say is that it was very intensive. If you have watched it already, congratulations. Let's see game number 2. This is going to be a lot of fighting in this game. It's going to be almost 40 minutes long, so expect a lot of combat. Thank you for watching. My name is Keanu. As usual, I'm going to find out together with you who is the winner. Here in the top corner, we have none other than Creator with the blue Protoss and his opponent Dark, also known as the final boss, the heart of the swarm, and the last son of Boxer. Here in the bottom corner with the red Zerg. Already they started to send the scouts all over the map to find out what is happening. Look at this drone. Usually at the beginning of the game, a drone is very important. It brings a lot of minerals, especially when there are a few drones. But sometimes it's better just to make sure there are no shenanigans happening. Because guess what? You have a probe like this, and the probe can easily build a pylon or something like a rush. And it's very important not to be surprised by your opponent. This probe is also scouting, making sure Creator is not the one that is going to be on the wrong foot, as they say. Already here we have a second early Nexus, so when you see that your opponent is not doing anything out of the ordinary, you feel like safe to be able to expand, to have this macro game. And 2 versus 2 is never a good sight for a Zerg, so Zerg players usually have to have way more minerals because they are all over the map, but not very efficient. It's about production, not quality. While if you let your protoss opponent to have as many minerals as you, then you're in a big trouble, especially in the late game, because that means his units are going to be able to destroy you. Now look what is happening here, a perfect wall-off. This gateway is just here to block the entrance of these zerglings, to make sure there is no damage being done. And already, seeing that everything is safe, Dark started the third hatchery. Now let's see what is going to happen. This is their point of view. This is what Dark is seeing. This is what Creator is seeing. So both players have a little bit of map awareness. Luckily for us, we see everything. These are two very experienced players. Dark started in 2012, Creator in 2011. Think about it. You are in 2023, so that's a long time playing. The first adept was destroyed. Adepts are very good for scouting, but this was not the case with this adept. And now here we have the Overlord perfectly situated here to see exactly what is happening. Look at the vision that it provides. Now what is going to be units that are being produced in Gateway? Only adepts so far. Probably a Stalker in the future to take care of the Overlords. You don't want for them to just hang around and spy everything on your map. And already, whoa, Void Rays, nice. So metabolic boost also completed. So probably Creator is going to try to destroy as much as possible in the early game with the Void Rays, but the Void Rays is going to be immediately scouted, so it's probably more in order to kill some of the Overlords. And already scouting. First blood. Let's see the Void Raid in action. See how fast the Void Raid can kill an Overlord. And it's done. Now is the hunt for the Overlords, and the Overlords needs to go back home and to retreat. Otherwise they're in big problem. Look at the Void Raid, searching for the Overlord here. Not anymore. But it's very important to deny this map awareness. But plan B for Zerg is to have as many Cryptomorphs as possible. So on Cryptomorphs the Queens are faster, all the units are faster, and you have map awareness. It's an advantage of this race. Already here an Oracle was spotted. Let's see the defense here. One Spore Crawler in the third base. Here is just a Queen. And in the main base another Spore Crawler. And the Queen. So everything is alright. Now this hunt, hey, it's here. Go, kill. 2 kills. Already 200 minerals less. So this Void Raid almost paid for itself right now. Denying any vision. See? The vision of Dark versus the vision of Creator. And the Revelation was used. Revelation is also very good because allows you to see exactly what your opponent is doing. So now Creator is the one in charge. Yeah, you have the fast Zerglings, but not enough. A Void Raid without speed upgrades is never ever going to be able to catch Zerglings. But this Queen all by itself, no, nothing. This Oracle is very daring, like going in the middle, trying to find the weak spot, but the Queens are everywhere. Wow, this was great. So basically what happened here, they are put in a status mode, so the drones are unable to do anything for a while. That's a lot in terms of income. Let's see together. Pretty similar, but a slight advantage for Creator. On the big map, we see that Creator had an advantage for a while. And in the times of the army size, he's now leading. But Zerg is able to mass produce a lot of units instantly. But you need to have a lot of larvae. And for larvae to have, you need to have the Queen and to have a lot of hatcheries. So action is going to start in a couple of seconds probably. Already 2 oracles, so more and more units, 48 for the Army of Dark, 40 for Creator, and 110 for overall Dark versus 96 Creator. So we are pretty equal. Let's see if this drop with 2 Archons and Charge also done. Let's see the Archons and the Void Rays. Are they going to be able to kill a lot of workers? This is the damage that you want to do with these two beefy units. Ah, nice. Also a lot of zealots with the charge. So zealots are excellent in killing drones, and obviously they are very beefy units. Now a recall. So denied mining time, not bad at all. Creator needs to keep Dark in check. Now trying again a frontal attack. These are awesome units. I always like to cast games where I see Archons. They are very beefy. Now here we have some Hydralisks in order to kill the War Prism. But together with Roaches, this attack was denied. Now even going a little bit for defense is not a bad idea. And the Queen? Yeah, the Queen is alive as well. But while this is happening, look how cool the Zealots are running all over the map. This is a death squad. If you are a Zergling, you don't want to meet them. With the charge ability, they can be very fast attacking. And here, between these two armies, we have a Testelope, our favorite Martian Gazelle. Now they are patrolling, trying to find a weakness, a weak spot. It's a very good combo here with Roaches and Hydralisks. Also for good measure an Overseer. You don't want to find hidden units, cloak units. Probe, go probe. Too late for you. And while this was happening, a counter attack here, not bad at all. Another one here. Oh, that was a major blow. The hatchery was destroyed. And this one. So what do you do as a Zerg? You find yourself with 4 and then with 2 hatcheries. This big setup creator was very successful, and now it's an all-in. But the status field already here. We also have disruptors, and probably some disruptors balls immediately when these units are going to be unfreezed. And look, together with them, we also have a zealot. So excellent combination here. And yeah, these units are going to die. This hydraulics, 0 chances. Yeah, no, 1 survived, not bad. Wow, a drop. This is nice, an Overlord drop in the middle of the main base. This is an all-in, guys. Let's see if this drop is successful. Nice one. Yeah, destroying the production facilities, not allowing Protoss to bring more reinforcements. Is this going to be successful? I don't know, a lot of units here, so... What? It was drop and go? But what do you do against so many Void Rays? Nothing, the Roaches has nothing against them. Look at them dying. Yeah, an attack here, not that successful. First of all, you have some Zealots. You have... nah. So excellent defense from Creator versus Dark in this second match. The drop was a very good idea, unfortunately unsuccessful. What do you do against 5 Void Rays? Not too much, but if you have some Queens, it helps. 1 Void Ray already lost. And another attack here in the top right corner. Hydralisks are very good when they have to deal with Zealots. But the total recall was commanded. And the day was saved. Now the army of Creator is way better than that of Dark. Obviously he has no idea about this advantage. It's very tempting to try to attack, but if you don't know exactly what your opponent is having, you may find yourself in a situation where you are going to lose. So it's better to have even more advantage, and that means carriers are here. These are high tier units. Hard to get, very expensive. Status fields, status ward here, nice. So this is a death ball. And while we have the main army, you have here 3 Void Rays. They're going to do some economic damage. Let's see if they are successful. And while this is happening, this bunch of Hydralisks are just trying to do what? They slip into the main base. Nice. But while this is happening, no more Void Rays here for defense. This hatchery is in big trouble. Yeah, maybe you can kill the Void Rays. Ah, is transfusing enough? Yes, yes, wow. Excellent transfuse. Wow, that was awesome. And while this was happening, an attack on the other base. So basically it was trying to sacrifice creator all the void rays just in the hope to kill this hatchery, to deny the mining. It was unsuccessful for Dark, luckily. And now probably creator is going to try an all-in with this superb army he has. The disruptors are able to one-shot a lot of units if the disruptor ball is successful. Also have an immortal. You have all the higher tier units, Archons. You have 2 carriers now. More Archons are joining the fight. So what do you have as a response? Only Hydralisk. I don't know if this is enough. Depends also where your army is. This drone already spotted the Zerg. And this creator going for an all-in, or he is going to come back home. Let's find out together. So the Protoss is advancing. In the meantime, unfortunately, his base is being destroyed. So this looks like an all-in. At this level, an all-in, yeah, you have an advantage. 4 carriers, a lot of damage. Yeah, it's an all-in, guys. Wow. And creator, definitely the winner. Dark Realize has nothing against the death ball. Let's go to game number 3. Thank you for watching. Keanu over. Hello friends, welcome back to game number 3 between another van, Dark, spawning here in the top corner with the red Zerg versus his opponent, another van, Creator. We had 2 intensive matches. This is game number 3 from Katowice 2023. Let's see what we are going to do, and immediately we can spot the shenanigans is going to happen. Already here we have from Dark a hatchery spawning in the proximity of Creator. Is Creator going to be able to anticipate this, to find out about? Let's see together. My name is Keanu, and as usual, I'm going to find out together with you. Now, this is their point of view. So far, so good for Dark. And Creator is in the dark. He has no idea that this is going to happen. This is their point of view now. This is ours. So far, he believes everything is normal. He has a gateway, a cybernetic core to create a wall off, and sending the probe, but the probe is innocent, has no idea. Basically what is happening, a lot of mind games in StarCraft 2, and sometimes even at pro level they are going to cheese each other. And the proximity is very useful because this drone is going to create a pathway. So here at the entrance you are going to have perfect wall off, but what do you do if your back door is going to disappear? You are going to find that your mineral line from the second base, where already you have a second nexus, it's in real danger. And if you are going to put a lot of creep in this area, oh, as I was saying that this is going to be cheeky, already a zealot here. So now Creator is in panic mode. Already a stalker here. We have a shield battery for protection. So who is going to win? What is going to happen? Guys, stay with me. Let's find out together. This is so exciting. So yeah, already a queen here spawning. This is very, very bad news. Now already 2 shields battery. So this stalker is creating the defensive wall. Now you have 2 of them, and already blocking the main entrance with another gateway for safe measure. Wow, this is cool. So I really like when we're not playing normal, we are trying to cheese each other. Already a roach warren here. Wow, very nice. So 3 roaches. This is very good. Roaches have a lot of damage. Ideally, if it wouldn't have been discovered, for more rich mineral field to be extracted. But guess what? We have Revengers, and they have the ability to shoot at a distance. So yeah, what do you do if they shoot from a distance? Nothing. You cannot defend yourself. This is going to be guaranteed damage, free damage. Already trying to destroy as much as possible. The Revengers are very beefy units. and the zerg player has an advantage. His units can and will be able to heal themselves and run by zerglings. Good, good, excellent. Dark is unbeatable. Dark is using dark magic. Now the distraction was successful. Yes, you killed a lot of zerglings, so what? You have a deficit when in terms of the workers. If you are dark, but your army is superior, and your opponent is not going to be able to develop too much because he's going to be contained. Or is he? So now 4 stalkers, more shield batteries. How many shield batteries? What? So 1, 2, 3, 4 shield batteries. Not bad at all, not bad at all. But while this is happening, more and more roaches, more and more zerglings, so this is an all-in. Dark has to break crater right here, right now. Otherwise, what's the point? You cannot go to a long game. Invested too much in this attack. Yeah, corrosive bio. Trying to create an opening here. But wow, so many shield batteries. So this shield battery will be able to keep this indefinitely. Yeah, this is going eventually to go away. So a big opening. This cybernetic core, if it's going to be destroyed, it's a big thing. No more stalkers. Yeah, the pylon is almost destroyed, but you have another one for safe measure. So this is something that Dark really practice. It's not something that, oops, just happened. Wow, excellent. Now we have a full opening here. Yeah, you have the field of shield batteries, but are they enough? This is guaranteed damage. The Revengers are doing guaranteed damage. Nothing you can do. Look at the rain from the sky with corrosive bios. Wow. Now the army of Dark, 44 versus 28. Some zerglings are distracting, while more and more of the structures for creator are being destroyed. Nice. So 26 in terms of army for creator, 40 for Dark. Economy does not matter that much. A good corruptive bios, corrosive bios are enough. Yeah, the shield battery was activated with the boost, but so what? More and more Avengers are going to be able to destroy, or are going to face a comeback from creator. I honestly have no idea what is happening at the end. So all the probes were pulled from the mineral lines, which is not a good sign. Never a good sign. A bunch of them already died. Wow, this is intensive match. Think about how many times you practice this, and it's never exactly what you expect. I don't care who you are, how good you are. You can practice, but practice does not make everything perfect. So now, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Basically, I believe the probe are here just to soak some of the damage from the zerglings. This is an all-in for Dark. He has only 2 bases. And the rain coming from the sky with corrosive bios from the Revengers. Now another attack. Force fields are very good, blocking. So basically you create a wall of like this and the Revenger can stay behind. And the Revenger is going to die. So this is a perfect conclave here. Another attack, another attempt. So excellent micro from creator. And creator was able to stabilize and have a comeback. Wow, what a game. What a game. So the final boss is in big trouble right now. Is the final boss the heart of the swarm is going to win? No, he realized he has no chance. Well done creator, winning game number 3. Let's go to game number 4. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe. Keanu over. Now game number 4 between another than Dark versus creator. Game number 3 was very intensive. It was a shenanigan, a successful one up to a point, but then a huge comeback. I will not spoil if you haven't seen it. Please go and watch it. Now, let's see in game number 4 who is going to be the best. Is going to be the final boss, also known as Dark from Korea, or Creator. Creator is spawning in the top left corner with the blue protoss, and Dark is here in the bottom with the red zerg. This is from Katowice 2023. As usual, we are going to find out together who is going to win, what is going to happen. I'm really excited to present these games. As always, the best protoss and zerg players from Korea are never going to disappoint us. New tricks of their sleeves. So far standard opening. So after the previous game, Dark tries something more normal. It was very interesting, getting out of the routine. Obviously, you can practice as much as you want, but when the game is happening, there are too many things that can go wrong. So you don't know exactly if you are going to be extremely successful or not. The probe already for Creator here, trying to see exactly, to know what your opponent is doing is extremely important. Otherwise, you are going to find yourself in a dire situation, because you need to know what's your opponent build order, what he's going to have as units in his army, so that you can have the counter attack. Already a standard wall of also for Creator here. The Nexus started, not even half of it is done. While here for Dark, the second hatchery is already done. It has just a couple of seconds left. Nice. Taking advantage of the fact that overlords are all over the map, that means Dark has way better map awareness. So if you see here for Creator, it's just a small avenue. So most of the map is unexplored. While we see everything, this is Dark's point of view. Obviously he sees way more. Now a bunch of drones are already going to the second hatchery to take advantage of it. This is already maxed out. 16 out of 16 workers are diligently taking minerals. Minerals are very important, but nothing here for the extractor. So that means he's going to focus more on zerglings. Already 5 drones here. The queens are going to spawn as quick as possible, and these 2 zerglings are trying their best. Now look what the drone did, the probe did. It put a pylon here just to distract and to delay a little bit of the mining. And now another one here. Nice one. Nice one. It's a price protoss players sometimes are willing to pay. Yeah, you lose 100 minerals, so what? You delay your opponent base considerably. What do you do if this is happening? Nothing. And now the adept is here as well to do some damage to delay. So the more minerals you have, obviously your army is going to be in better shape. And now look up the map, Grisvan. How cool this animation is. It's like this is an ocean, a sea of mercury or something, by the way it looks like. So cool so far. Very nice. Already you have a Stargate. Stargates are very useful because what do you have here? Only ground units that cannot attack air, except for the queens in the main base. So it's a good chance for this Oracle to do a little bit of damage, but was already spotted. Is Dark in place? Yes, already 2 queens. 2 queens here as well. So yeah, it's going to be okay. Already a spore crawler for good measure. So I don't think this is going to do too much. Now 1, 2 probes, nothing. Zerg can recover with minimum damage. While the Oracle already lost half of its life. Yeah, the shield battery is going to recover, but that's it. It's good also for reconnaissance missions to see what is happening. Already here 3 adepts, 4. Ah, the Phoenix. Phoenix are very good. Now the Overlords need to back off. Phoenix, go kill the Overlord. Yeah. Your master wants his opponent not to understand what is happening on the map. So the Overlords are easy targets. Look how slow they move. And when they die, they die. Look at him dying right now. 1, 2. Oh, that was cool animation. Now the other one is going. What? Now it was spotted. The Phoenix is way too fast. Look at the finish of the Overlord. Yeah, the Overlord is finished. Another shot and that's it. Dead. Already 3 bases for creator. Dark is supply blocked for a couple of seconds, which is always nice. Revelation being used. Revelation basically allows creator to see exactly what is happening with those units and structures he revealed. Already Dark has 4 hatcheries, not bad at all. It's important for Zerg to have way more minerals than his opponent. And here is the income, so far favoring for a while Dark, for a while creator, not a big difference. In terms of the army, slight advantage for Dark. 59 workers for Dark, 52 for creator, not a big difference. In terms of army, we are pretty equal, 40 versus 42. Now we are running all over the map. That bailing was trying to be cheeky, nothing for him to destroy. Already the Zerlings are here. Yeah. This is a very good defense. Already we have shield batteries, a lot of bunch of adepts. So not that much that you can do if only Zerlings. And now look how many adepts there are. Excellent. And it was a very cool animation. Adepts can shade, literally teleport for long distances. Look at them here. Directly into the mineral lines. Killing some probes. If there are too many of them, you can even go head to head against the queens. So what do you do right now? You have to have some units here and where the shading is happening. Yeah, shading here, but already bailings in place. Wow. Dark being a masterful player. Yeah, these adepts are nothing they can do. Yeah. Easy target if you have bailings, if you have queens, even some roaches in between. Nothing you can do. This Oracle, so good. 3 kills for this one. The other one already dead. Yeah, excellent defense. And now Dark has a huge advantage in comparison with Creator, especially because we are talking about the early stages of the game when a couple of workers really makes a difference. So this attack failed, unfortunately. It was a good attempt from Creator, but that's it, just a good attempt. And now the counter attack. Is this going to achieve anything? Not likely. You also have here for good measure sentries. They can block any entrance. And now we have another attack going on. No, this is a hallucinated phoenix just to observe. Find out what your opponent is doing. Looks like a phoenix, but it's not. See, disappeared immediately. Now this bunch of Zerlings were able to spot exactly the timing of the 4th Nexus. So far so good. And look at the Zerlings eating the rocks. Nice. Greedy, greedy, greedy. What can you do with an Oracle? Not too much. Oracle are energy based units, they can attack ground units, but in the limited amount of time and quantity. When they run out of energy, they are useless. And they need more time to gather more. So now Dark on the attack with 102 army versus 93. So Creator was able to have a comeback. Yeah, this pro has 0 chance to survive. And while this is happening, look of all these bailings caught off guard. That would be a great decisive win if you would have killed all of them. Creator is blocked while Dark is maxed out. 160 versus 200. What is going to happen? Already you have 3 immortals here. Excellent wall. Now it's a bloodbath. A bloodbath, as they say. Excellent split from Creator, but is this enough? No. Dark won game number 4. Let's go to game number 5. Thank you for watching. Keanu over. Remember to subscribe. Hello friends, welcome back to the last game between Creator and Dark. It's 2 versus 2. Who is going to win this game? He's going to go to the next round. Thank you for watching together with me. We had extremely 4 intensive matches that were amazing. We had a lot of shenanigans. We had a lot of interesting back and forth. You never knew who is going to win. And game number 4 is not going to disappoint me. And I'm pretty sure you are going to enjoy it together with me. Now let's see what strategy we are going to choose for the last game. So far standard opening, nothing unusual here to see. Are they going to try some shenanigans? All in? Who knows, who knows. Already here we have the probe. The probe is very important because it's going to find out when is going to be the timing of a hatchery and what is going to happen in your opponent's base is going to give you a lot of clues. Like what is going to be his structure of the army, what option do you have, are you going to go for a macro, are you going to expect an all-in? These are very important details that can make the difference between winning and losing. And taking into account that in Katowice it was $500,000 prize money, what do you think? What do you think about the pressure? Like literally, you can go home rich or you can barely survive. And not only to mention the prestige that you have, we are talking about Katowice 2023, the final epic gathering of all important players from the planet. So these are the best of the best. Both players played for a long time. Dark started in 2012, while Creator started in 2011. So this is these are 2 players with a lot of experience that know this game inside and out. Dark has a good reputation, an amazing reputation. What can I say? Good reputation, it's too little. He's known as the final boss and also the last son of the famous boxer. One of the best, is not the best StarCraft player that ever existed. He was awesome, especially in StarCraft 1. And now Dark is his legacy, his protege. So far a standard Wolof here in the second base for Creator. And Dark with a second hatchery already and some zerglings that are pushing the drone away. It's like them saying go, 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 go. Yeah, the fourth hatchery wasn't blocked. Nothing that Creator could do now. In the previous match, if you remember, he put some pylons, he did some shenanigans. I will not spoil more in case you haven't seen the first 4 matches. Please go and watch them. It's really more than interesting to see them in order and to see how these 2 players played the mind games with each other. Let's see if Dark realized what is happening. Yeah, he saw it. Now this oracle was put here like in a little bit of a corner. It's important to surprise your opponent, but at this level it's very hard to do it. Already here we have an overlord. Is the overlord going back home? Metabolic boss completed. This is extremely important for the zerglings. And if your opponent has air units, that's the time for your overlords to go back home. You don't want to lose any more minerals when it's needed. And is this oracle going to achieve too much? So here nothing for him to destroy. Here already you have a queen. Another 2 more queens over here. So yeah, the oracle is useless. So far. But it has more benefits. It has revelation. For example, warp gate also finished in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's already done. Now look at the timing. Killing some larva, it's also important. Literally, larva means less units in the future. So less probes. Is the larva going to count as a skill? Yeah. So he killed some larvas and that's it. We are counting the skill. But it's important in the economy of the game. Less drone for you. And also a lot of map awareness. I will not mind to see even what do we have here. A void raid. These are very beefy units. And this is the hunt for the overlords. The overlords are in big danger. Yeah, this one escaped, luckily for him. So look at the dark, recalling home all the overlords for safe measure, for protection. Yeah, what do you do? Nothing. Now, the Oracle Revelation was used. And while this is happening, the Void Raid just stays here. It's also important because if there is a push with roaches, let's say, the Void Raid is going to do a lot of damage, free damage, until the roaches can reach Creator's base. Already some of them are being killed or softened up a little bit. The Spore Crawler done in the first hatchery. Another one here now in the main base. Yes, in the main base. So in between two Spore Crawlers and a lot of queens, Dark is safe. And Creator is very greedy. Look at him, already 3 bases. Nice. In terms of workers, 58 versus 60, not bad at all. And the army of Creator is also a little bit bigger. Nice. The Void Raid was spotted. Now Dark knows exactly what is going to be the unit composition. So far, Adepts, Void Raid, an Oracle. And Immortals are going to join the battles. Immortals are very beefy units. And they can do a lot of damage. If you have a bunch of Immortals trying to attack a structure, that structure is for sure dead. So apparently Creator is focusing on ground army. We have 2 robotic facilities. Now Worm Prism is going to be created, and probably we are going to see some drops. The Zerlings are going in all directions, trying to find out what is on the map. And already an observer, an invisible unit that can detect anything. Wow, this is an impressive wall-off. I will not want to be a Zerling to attack this monster. Look at him, how he looks like. Wow. This is a beast. You cannot fight. So you need higher tier units against. And another Colossus, another Immortal is coming. No, Colossus. I thought. I'm like predicting. Guys, I'm seeing this for the first time together with you, so thank you for honoring me with your presence. Sometimes I say this, sometimes I forget. It's very important for YouTube in order to promote StarCraft, to see your feedback. Also, it's important for me to have your feedback. Let me know who do you want for me to cast, what pro matches between whom. And also, please subscribe. This is going to help the algorithm a lot. Subscribe. I know you hear this all the time, but it's really important. Otherwise, these videos are not going to be shown to other people. And who knows, maybe we are going to find more and more people willing to watch and enjoy StarCraft 2, this amazing RTS. Already we have four hatcheries for Dark and 4 for Creator, which is awesome if you are a protoss. You always want to be next to Zerg in terms of how many nexus you have. You need to keep pace with him, and that means your army is going to be superior, because in the late game usually protoss have a death ball. Now the status field was activated for only 1 Zerling, which is very good. He was sent there on purpose, it was not a mistake. Already spotting that the Zerg is trying to breach these rocks. If you breach these rocks, you can attack from 2 angles. Missile attack level 1 already for Dark being done. So a lot of upgrades for both players. But what do you do against the splash damage that we have here? We have 3 Colossus, Archon, we have Immortals. Wow, this is awesome. Now a bunch of Bailings, they are very good. If they can slip into the mineral line, the mineral line is dead. Yeah, you have 2 Oracles, a shield battery, but this is not enough. And look at the timing. Is this attack going to be successful? Yes, decent success so far. Yeah, the Archon is holding his ground. The drones, oh, poor drones. That was epic destruction of the drones. Yeah, a small counter attack, but nah, wow. Units lost so far favoring Creator. He lost way less units, but it's to be expected in terms of the income. Is heavily favoring Dark, so he can afford to lose more units. Now another attack. The idea being to deny this 4 Nexus. If you deny it for as long as possible, that means in time the main base is going to run out. Look, it's already not looking that great. The second one as well. And the 2 prone attack. This Colossus was caught here all by himself. Yeah, the Colossus is dead. And now look at the Reign of Bio. Yeah, killing some of the probes. The pylon. Excellent. So basically it was a hit-and-run attack with the Revengers. What an interesting game. Attack on the left, in the right. 1-2 punches everywhere. Now this bunch of Zerlings were able to spread in different directions. Yeah, we are just here to scout. And wow, we have 5 Immortals. Not bad at all. 5 Immortals. 2 Colossus here. So this is like a super strong death ball for Dark. Now the problem is, what do? You attack when your base is going to be vulnerable. You stay for defense when your opponent is going to have way more economic advantage. Already 2000 in the bank for Dark, which is maxed out. This base is like literally Dark is throwing units. Yeah, the Nexus was killed. So the Creator's army is like extremely impressive. But what do you do if you are running out of options? Now Protoss is on the attack. Creator needs to do some magic now here. 199 for Dark, 156 for Creator. I will be terrified if something like this will go against me. 4 Archons, 2 Colossus, a huge splash damage, and you have the heavyweight champions of the Protoss. You have the Immortals. Wow, excellent attack here. This is epic confrontation. Excellent attack everywhere. And the best defense, guess what? Is a good old offense. So how are these guys able to send some units on the attack? It's beyond my comprehension. I will just try control everything. Wow, the micro that is needed. The macro intelligence. So, oh, this is an all-in, a race base, guys. Race base, Protoss versus Zerg. Is Creator going to go back home? Apparently. Yeah, it's an all-in, guys. Wow, game number 5 is not disappointing. It's not going to disappoint us. Royal Blood, it's a good name for this map. Because Royal Blood is going to be spilled today. So look at the map is going to be destroyed by Dark. And is Dark going to win? Yeah, for sure. For sure. Congratulations, Dark, winning with an all-in base. Thank you for watching. Keanu over. Remember to subscribe. See you for the next matches. Please write in the comment section what matches would you like to see, what players you love most, and I'm going to do my best to cast their games. Thank you again for watching. Goodbye.